Page 12. The first entry. Accretion. Accretion. A-C-C-R-E-T-I-O-N. Accretion. The first meaning. Countable noun. An accretion is an addition to something, usually one that has been added over a period of time. Formal. The script has been gathering editorial accretions for years. The script has been gathering editorial accretions for years. The second meaning, uncountable noun. Accretion is the process of new layers or parts being added to something so that it increases in size. Formal. A coral reef is built by the accretion of tiny, identical organisms. The next entry. Accrual. A-C-C-R-U-A-L. Accrual. Accruals. Countable noun. In finance, the accrual of something, such as interest or investments, is the adding together of interest or different investments over a period of time. Business. The next entry. Accrue. Accrue. A-C-C-R-U-E. A-C-C-R-U-E. Accrue. Accrues, accruing, accrued. The first meaning, verb. If money or interest accrues, or if you accrue it, it gradually increases in amount over a period of time. Business. I owed 5,000 euro. Part of this was accrued interest. If you do not pay within 28 days, interest will accrue. Official says the options will offer investors a longer time in which to accrue profits. The second meaning, verb. If things such as profits or benefits accrue to someone, they are added to over a period of time. Formal. The expectation that profits will accrue. A project from which considerable benefit will accrue to the community. The next entry. Accumulate. Accumulate. Verb. A-C-C-U-M-U-L-A-T-E. Accumulate. Verb. When you accumulate things or when they accumulate, they collect or are gathered over a period of time. Households accumulate wealth across a broad spectrum of assets. Lead can accumulate in the body until toxic levels are reached. The next entry, accumulation. A-C-C-U-M-U-L-A-T-I-O-N. Accumulation. The first meaning, countable noun. An accumulation of something is a large number of things which have been collected together or acquired over a period of time. An accumulation of experience and knowledge. The second meaning, uncountable noun. Accumulation is the collecting together of things over a period of time. The accumulation of capital and the distribution of income. The next entry, accumulative. Accumulative. A-C-C-U-M-U-L-A-T-I-V-E. In American, accumulative. Adjective. If something is accumulative, it becomes greater in amount, number, or intensity over a period of time. The consensus is that risk factors have an accumulative effect. The next entry, accuracy. Accuracy. A-C-C-U-R-A-C-Y. Accuracy. The first meaning, uncountable noun. The accuracy of information or measurements is their quality of being true or correct, even in small details. We cannot guarantee the accuracy of these figures. The second meaning, uncountable noun. If someone or something perform a task, for example, hitting a target with accuracy, they do it in an exact way without making a mistake. Weapons that could fire with accuracy at targets 3,000 yards away. The next entry, accurate. A-C-C-U-R-A-T-E. The first meaning, adjective, accurate information, measurements, and statistics are correct to a very detailed level. An accurate instrument is able to give you information of this kind. Police have stressed that this is the most accurate description of the killer to date. Quartz timepieces are very accurate, to a minute or two per year. Accurately. Adverb. The test can accurately predict what a bigger explosion would do. The second meaning, adjective. An accurate statement or account gives a true or fair judgment of something. It is too early to give an accurate assessment of his condition. They were accurate in their prediction that he would change her life drastically. Accurately. Adverb. What many people mean by the word power could be more accurately described as control. The third meaning, adjective. You can use accurate to describe the results of someone's actions when they do or copy something correctly or exactly. Marks were given for accurate spelling and punctuation. The fourth meaning, adjective. An accurate weapon or throw reaches the exact point or target that was intended to reach. You can also describe a person as accurate if they fire a weapon or throw something in this way. The rifle was extremely accurate. Accurately. The technology to aim bombs accurately from aircraft. The next entry, accursed, or cursed, accursed. The first entry, ACCURSED, accursed. The first meaning, adjective. Some people use accursed to describe something which they are very annoyed about. Old-fashioned feelings. The second meaning, if a person is accursed, they have been cursed, literary. The next entry, accusation, ACCUSATION. The first entry, variable noun. If you make an accusation against someone, you criticize them or express the belief that they have done something wrong. Kim rejects accusations that country music is over-sentimental. The second meaning, countable noun. An accusation is a statement or claim by a witness or someone in authority that a particular person has committed a crime, although this has not yet been proved. People who have made public accusations of rape. The next entry, accusative, ACCUSATIVE. Singular noun. In the grammar of some languages, the accusative or the accusative case is the case used for a noun when it is the direct object of a verb or the object of some prepositions. In English, only the pronouns me, him, her, us, and them are in the accusative. Compare nominative or nominative. Let's see how it's pronounced. Nominative or nominative. Nominative. In the grammar of some languages, the nominative is a case used for a noun when it is a subject of a verb. Okay. Nominative. The next entry, accusatory, ACCUSATORY. In America, say accusatory. An accusatory look, remark, or tone of voice suggests blame or criticism. The accusatory tone of the questions. The next entry, accuse, ACCUSE, accuse. Accuses, accusing, accused. The first meaning, verb. If you accuse someone of doing something wrong or dishonest, you say or tell them that you believe that they did it. He was accusing my mom of having an affair of another man. Talk things through in stages. Do not accuse or apportion blame. The next meaning, verb. If you are accused of a crime, a witness or someone in authority states or claims that you did it, and you may be formally charged with it and put on trial. Her assistant was accused of theft, and fraud by the police. Let's check both of them. Theft or thieved. Theft.
Theft.
The crime of stealing, theft. And fraud. Lying to others, telling lies to others to get benefits. Fraud. Fraud is the crime of gaining money or financial benefits by a trick or by lying. Fraud. So theft and fraud. Her assistant was accused of theft and fraud by the police. All 7 charges accused him of lying in his testimony. What is that? Testimony. What is that? Testimony. Someone's testimony is a formal statement that they make about when they saw someone do or what they know of a situation. So it's a formal statement stating that you know something, that you saw something. Testimony. All 7 charges accused him of lying in his testimony. The accused men have been given relatively light sentences. The next meaning, see also accused, accusing. The next meaning, phrase. If someone stands accused of something, they have been accused of it. The candidate stands accused of breaking promises even before he is in office. Synonyms, accuse, verb. Blame. If it wasn't Sam's fault, why was I blaming him? Allege, A-L-L-E-G-E. Allege. If you allege that something bad is true, you say it but did not prove it. So it's like if you suspect that something bad is true, but you say it out. You say it out. Allege. It was alleged that the restaurant discriminated against black customers. Denounce. Some 25,000 demonstrators denounced him as a traitor. Traitor. What's a traitor? Betrayer? Traitor. If you call someone a traitor, you mean that they have betrayed beliefs that they used to hold, or that their friends hold by their words or actions. Traitors. Some 25,000 demonstrators denounced him as a traitor. Charge. Police have charged Mr. Bell with murder. Indict. He was later indicted on corruption charges. Impeach. An opposition move to impeach the president. The next entry, accused. A-C-C-U-S-E-D, accused. Countable noun. You can use the accused to refer to a person or a group of people charged with a crime or on trial for it. Legal. The accused is alleged to be a member of a right-wing gang. Accuser, A-C-C-U-S-E-R. This is the next entry, accuser. Countable noun. An accuser An accuser is a person who says that another person has done something wrong, especially that he or she has committed a crime. A criminal proceeding where defendants have the right to confront their accusers. Accusing, 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 the first meaning, adjective. If you look at someone with an accusing expression or speak to them in an accusing tone or voice, you're showing that you think they have done something wrong. The accusing look in her eyes conveyed her sense of betrayal. Accusingly, adverb. Where have you been? She asked Blake accusingly. The next entry, accustom, ACCUSTOM, accustom. Accustoms, accustoming, accustomed. The first meaning, verb. If you accustom yourself or another person to something, you make yourself or them become used to it. The team has accustomed itself to the pace of First Division rugby. What is rugby? RUGBY. Rugby.
Rugby.
It's a game played by two teams using an oval ball. Rugby. What game is that? By kicking over a bar. Rugby. Score points by carrying the ball to their opponent's end of the field or by kicking it over a bar fixed between two posts. Is it like American football? No, it's something different. Rugby. Shakespeare has accustomed us to a mixture of humor and tragedy in the same play. The next entry, accustomed. The first meaning, adjective. If you are accustomed to something, ACCUSTOMED, accustomed. The first meaning, adjective. You are accustomed to something, you know it so well or have experienced it so often that it seems natural, unsurprising, or easy to deal with. I was accustomed to being the only child at a table full of adults. The second meaning, adjective. When your eyes become accustomed to darkness or bright light, they adjust so that you start to be able to see things after not being able to see properly at first. This is the end of page 12.